voicemail. I'm sorry.
I have one piece of advice about building a race car. To anyone at home who's thinking of building a race car, do not put one of these things in. Guaranteed every time you will forget this thing. Also, before I forget, big shout out to Lane of Reckless Tribe, a good friend of ours. He's also got a non-snailed Sylvia. Just gonna post out some stickers to him now. We're doing a bit of a stick as well. So shout out to him. If you want to check his channel out, you can do so down there. I'll put his link down there. He's also got a very, very stanced out S15. You will like it, trust me. I'll put a picture here. Yeah, go and check him out. We're going to post these now. Anyway, we'll try and get Will out of bed. Can't promise anything, but we can have a go. Not entirely sure where Will is. I reckon in a big MX-5 cave trying to find out what's wrong with his car. But dirty. We're gonna crack on anyway. S15s, you can't really fault them. Unbelievable cars, but my one has one very big fundamental flaw that drives me insane. 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 Yeah. I'm driving along, just to do, Derek doing the odd scares, and then, don't know whether you can hear this, but we'll find out. Hey, banging from me floor. Now first you'd be like, oh, it's only banging. When you're driving it sounds like your shock's about to fall off. Thankfully it's not, but it sounds like it's going to fall off. So today we are going to fix this banging and a couple of other things. Now it is something like out of Austin Powers. It is a nice bit of shed pile. But when I bought my car it unfortunately didn't come with a floor, so we had to make one up out of a bit of MDF and stuff. So today what I'm going to be doing is putting foam pads on the bottom of here and probably on here about to there. So hopefully it stops the fucking rattling that drives me insane. And also got a fire extinguisher that always lives in here because better safe than sorry. We've got to be mounting that here somewhere. Morning. Big John doing a big service on the van. It's always good to service your cars, #1 rule. Yes, we're going to be using this. I don't know what it is to be honest. A couple of mil thick foam. It's going to be stick, but you know, sticking it to the bottom. Not like that, cutting it to shape, and hopefully it will stop the banging against the metal floor. Doesn't sound too healthy when someone gets in your car and it's like, what's that noise? Is your car broke? It's like, no. It's just the fucking floor. So lifted the floor up, you can already see where it's banging. It's got a couple bits on here. So the plan is to stick the foam on over. Hopefully stop this banging on the floor. Only seems to be catching on the left hand side. Right there. So hopefully if we get this foam on, oh, that may sort it, fingers crossed. Just about to see on the back side here where the old mount used to be for fire extinguisher. Obviously it was the other way around, but it has ripped out. The wood screws have just pulled straight out, so we'll be drilling new holes for these things and getting some big bolts and washers on. That way when Derek's doing a dirty skid, it ain't banging around and flying out like it always does. You can actually see where it's been rubbing like here and stuff. So we'll get some foam on now. And I think for the sake of driving me insane, I might put 2 layers of this on, just in case, because we have got a couple of bolts that come through and stick into this. So I think in future I may have to drill into this so it'll be clear, but we'll soon find out on them as well. Once we got that done, next thing I'm just going to pilot some holes. This is going to go badly. I'm hoping now that these don't stick through too much so the fire extinguisher won't fit. No catches. So yeah, finally got the fire extinguisher on. Now I'm doing some cheeky duggets. She ain't going anywhere. Next plan. I'm gonna spray this foam on. I'm gonna use some spray adhesive. As Big John has just cleverly pointed out, there's a little strip that runs across here and here in the boot, so we're going to give that a go as well as that middle bit just about there. Just done a quick test fit. Unfortunately the right hand side there is a little bit high, so I'm going to go for a bump it bang, as you can just see there. So we're going to put, I think, 2 or 3 more layers of this on just to space it out a bit, and hopefully, I say hopefully the bang that ruins the S15 will go away. We are back in. Fire extinguisher now nice and sturdy, it's not going to be flying about. And from what I can tell, no banging. Now the boot's done, might as well start on it a little bit. Just tied up all the loose ends now, just there. We ended up sorting both fixings on the bumper because they were all a bit loose. Derek catching a little curve to the reef. Oiled the handle, now it's shut properly. Sorted the boot, and just topped it up with a bit of oil. Now, one thing we are doing soon, and we have said this a lot, is car checks. Well, mainly the reason we haven't is because either things are broken, or as you can see, Derek's activities. Now, I want to do a car check on this when I got my wheels back on, because it just looks a bit better, doesn't it? I mean, it looked good like that, but you know, we'll show you what the tyres look like now, thanks to Derek. Now, as you can see, the torques have seen better days. Man like Derek, doing some cheeky duggets. Now, as you can see, I think my diff is on its way out, so I might eventually weld it, but if not, I'll get the clutches changed in it. Now, the OGs of the channel will notice that my Silvia is non-turbo, but as you can see, there is bits of blacktop SR everywhere. Now that has been on hold for a while due to a bit of money with most things, but soon that should be on its way. Yeah, got a load of parts bought in, still need some more, but I think eventually we should end up getting it back together. Hopefully soon it can start going back together and we'll have some turbo installs for a new engine swap and big projects. Secret stash number 1, engine parts bought so far. OEM piston rings, bearings, I think prop end seal, full gasket kit, rod bolts. I'm getting head bolts, big end bolts next, head reconditioning serviced. Once I've got that in, I can all go back together then. And all the service parts. Got a Cosworth metal head gasket. Got got quite a few bits ready to put the block back together. Just waiting on, as I said, the head getting serviced and the last couple of bolt sets. Now once I've bought them, it's literally just a case of gotta get a new pulley, like a crank pulley, so I'm gonna get a lightened one. Might as well get lightened other ones while I'm at it. Intercooler, might as well get radiator while I'm there. A new lighting flywheel, new clutch. Just the usual really, get it all back in. All brand new, fresh thanks. I was gonna put it in, but I thought while it's out and I've got my engine in, I might as well just refresh it, you know, get it all in. And then once it's all in, run it in for a bit, understand the booster and stuff, and then start turning up because I've got all the race bearings and the bolts and stuff in, so I can go from there then. So that's the plan. I'm going to do an update, well, kind of like a future plans for the 15 video soon, so then at least you know what's going on with that. And I think Will should be fixing his 5 soon, so we'll do the same with his, and then the car check video. So yeah, been a bit of a short one today, just messing around, and hopefully we see Will soon. But yeah, see you later.